Hey everyone and welcome to Storytime. My name is Jake and today we are going to be looking at the subreddit r/choosingbeggars, where people get a bit too picky when it comes to asking for free stuff. If you're new around here, please do hit subscribe down below so that you never miss out on another video. But for now, let's sit back, relax and enjoy some Choosing Beggars stories. Huge airline company asks for freebies from small business, blasts us on social media when I decline. I run a small food service business. We've been in business for 3 years and, while it pays the bills, we ain't millionaires. Yet. We get calls from people all the time asking for free this and free that, and I've learned to politely decline. Yesterday, I received a phone call from one of the largest airlines in the country. Hi there, we're doing an end of the year ceremony for our employees, and I was wondering if you guys wouldn't mind offering some gift cards for the event. We want to help promote your business. I am happy to offer you a discount coupon, or you're welcome to purchase gift cards from our website. I don't think we're able to make a purchase, but it's a great opportunity to promote your business. I'm afraid I can't help you, and I find it a bit disrespectful for a multi-billion-dollar corporation to call a small local business asking for freebies. Thanks for your time. Later in the day, I received a message via our Facebook page from another employee saying that I blew off the airline's company to promote us, and that they'd never be ordering from my company due to my lack of manners and rudeness. When I asked where she'd read it, she said that the woman had made a post from her personal Facebook account, accusing us of lack of manners and rudeness. Really? This company just changed their policy so that any checked bags will now cost $30 extra. And I'm the bad guy for asking that they promote my business by paying for my services? If you really want to promote a local business, hire them. Don't come at them with your hand out, especially when your company has revenue in the double-digit billions. I don't understand that. I can imagine if it was like a charity event, but if it was like a staff birthday party or something like that, then just pay for it. My girlfriend's choosing beggar cousin loses her stuff when we don't pay for her vacation. Backstory: I have a good paying job and I'm able to go on vacations with my girlfriend twice a year if time allows us to. My girlfriend's cousin, choosing beggar, is the definition of a bum and has never worked a day in her life. Not very long ago, my girlfriend and I were making plans to visit Asia for our anniversary. We're adventurous people and we enjoy going to new places. Dates were set, tickets were paid for, we both were able to get our vacation days from our workplaces to allow us to go on our trip. I had everything planned and ready for us and we were both excited. A few days ago, choosing beggar came over to our house. She doesn't come over very often, so I figured that she was coming over to eventually ask for some cash or something like that, which she did. I gave her $100. Because I know she's in a pretty bad financial state and figured she could use it to pay for some food and whatever other necessities she may need. While having a conversation with her, our anniversary plans came up and choosing beggar seemed very interested in all the little details and everything we had set up for ourselves. My girlfriend, in the midst of her excitement, didn't realize where this conversation was heading, but I could see it from a mile away. So I went to the kitchen and listened in on what the ladies had to say. My girlfriend mentions to her how we'll be travelling through Asia and hopefully visiting various countries and blah blah blah. Choosing beggar responds to all that with, "Wow, you guys must be spending a lot of money on all this." We were, but it wasn't breaking the bank or anything, which is what my girlfriend explained to her. Everything's all fine and dandy until choosing beggar asks if we wouldn't mind her tagging along. I explained to her that this is for our anniversary, but if she really wanted to come, we wouldn't stop her, but she would have to book her flight and accommodations very quickly. Choosing beggar then asks, "Can't you just book the flight for me?" Which I tell her I can, providing that she is able to pay for her ticket and stuff. Choosing beggar's face changes. "I thought you guys would be paying for me though." I tell her that if we invited her with us, then I would have been more happy to pay for her. but 1, I wouldn't be inviting anyone else on my anniversary trip, and 2, she asked to tag along, therefore she should pay for herself. This does not sit well with her at all, and Choosing Beggar says she's never been to Asia and turns to my girlfriend saying, "We're family, why won't you help family?" No one says anything. I'm rather confused at the whole situation, and my girlfriend's face is getting red with embarrassment. Choosing Beggar takes this silence and says, "If we're going to do this though, make sure we're staying in nice hotels, and I want at least $700 to spend." As if her asking us to pay for her trip wasn't enough. I look at her with the most perplexed face and tell her that no one is going to be paying for her trip, especially when she's demanding so much spending money on top of the fact that we don't want her to come. I tell her that this trip would already cost us thousands of dollars for me and my girlfriend alone, so there is no way in hell I'd be willing to pay everything for her and fork $700 over for her to spend at her will. She loses her head. "We just agreed that you'd pay for me." "No, we didn't. You guys are so selfish." I politely and quietly ask her to leave and that this discussion was over, and reminded her that the only money she was getting from me was the $100 I gave her earlier. So much for being selfish. "You're kicking me out now? You're a douchebag. Girlfriend, I can't believe you got with this self-centered prick." My girlfriend finally breaks her silence and demands that she leave at that very moment, and curses her for speaking about me that way. After a bit more fuss, Choosing Beggar leaves, and me and my girlfriend have a bit of a laugh about it. We haven't heard a word from her since. I know it's not the most exciting post, but it was my first real encounter with a Choosing Beggar, and I decided to share it. I mean, I might have to message this person, because I'll happily come along, and I'll happily do it for $600 spending money. So, you know, I'm saving the money there. Ex-friend expected free rent. This subreddit made me remember my ultimate story on this subject as far as baffling behaviour. My lifelong friend wanted to live in my condo that I wasn't actively using because I had relocated to another city, apartment, before I was going to then rent out the condo. I told him that he could use it for a small amount of time until he found his own place, maybe even 6 months, just not for too long. I paid $280 a month HOA dues. It had a pool, security, etc. And property taxes ran me about $200 a month. Plus, the electric bill was then assessed by each unit each month. I told him he could stay at the condo for $550 a month, just my cost to keep it going. And this was in Southern California. He agreed to pay, didn't seem to grumble or anything, and I honestly thought I was doing something really nice for my longest time friend. An 820 square foot condo with a pool for $550 a month in California, you're just not gonna find that. I wasn't making a dime off him, I just didn't want to lose money and subsidize his lifestyle out of my pocket. Fast forward a few months, my other friends all inform me that he's been texting them about what a horrible friend I am and that I dared charge him rent to stay there. Like, how could a friend charge money for that? My friends didn't know what was the deal, so they asked me and I told them I'm not charging him any rent. I'm literally just asking that he pays the cost of the unit and nothing more. For reference, when he left eventually, I rented it for several years at $1,300 a month, so he was not even paying half of market rent. I owned the condo free and clear, so I had lower costs with no mortgage, thus allowing me to charge him less and break even. Finally, when we eventually went to move my stuff out of there, and yes, it was fully furnished too with a nice TV, kitchen items, everything you could need, he had broken about a quarter of my dishes, and while my £105 girlfriend and I packed my stuff, he had sat on the couch not offering to help at all, even once in 3 days. He took a giant dump in the bathroom and clogged the toilet, requiring a plumber to fix, and then when we went to dinner, he forgot his wallet and never paid me back. He even woke us up early after we were late packing by talking on the phone with online friends he met on various chat forums. We didn't remain friends long after that, needless to say. I couldn't believe just how oblivious that it is to get such a good deal, then badmouth the person for doing you a favour and trash their place. I spent a bunch more on housekeeping, and my real estate agent who was renting it out after he left said the housekeeping service had never seen a place so filthy. I completely understand the title now, he would definitely be an ex-friend. Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a really good day and that you enjoyed that video. If you want to check out some other stories, then click on screen right now or check out the playlist down below. If you enjoyed that video, then please do leave a like on it and subscribe if you aren't already, but thank you so much for watching and I will see you very soon.